I can't believe I still gotta Gohan with these. Yo dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood Jaxblade is back with another in this series of just seeing how the Dragon Ball Z characters started out to how they look like now and just measuring how their gains came. Before anyone even attempts to comment this, yes, I know the art style change. I've said this in the last two videos and you always get these two people, like some people I know are trolling, but some people are just legit serious like, well, it's clear that the art style changed. It's just like, oh my god, can you pull your head out your ass and just enjoy it? I mean, what is it like to have just a crap covered face? That must be horrible. But whatsoever, yes, today we're talking about Gohan, and actually I don't have to use the art style excuse for today because he actually did shrink really severely in this series, and it's good to analyze how he lost and gained and lost and gained and gained and lost and all that jazz. But let's get to it. These videos are just for fun, nothing to take too seriously. And for people who want to know about Gohan's training and if Gohan's body is possible for real life kids, I actually did a whole video on that you can find when the card thing goes by up there, and you can watch that after this along with the Goku and Vegeta videos I've already done. Like I'm doing all the Z5s before Dragon Ball FighterZ officially comes out, so you have that to look forward to. But without further ado, let's get to my main man, Gohan.
Gohan, son of the world's strongest warrior.
My dad taught me not to be scared of bullies like you.
At the very beginning of Dragon Ball Z, we see a 4-year-old Gohan going to visit Goku's friends at Kami House, where he appears to be an average 4-year-old. Nothing exceptionally spectacular about him until his uncle comes and kidnaps him and we realize he's a mini Hulk with rage boosts. After his dad dies, he's abducted by a mean pickle man who wants to train him so he can battle the alien menace coming, and while surviving on his own in the wilderness, his body undergoes some subtle changes. While still having the body of a child, his arms are starting to become more defined and stronger.
Hey, my arms are getting pretty beefy. Ugh.
And honestly, he maintains this physique all the way up until the end of the Garlic Jr.
But the Garlic
saga.
Jr. saga is filler.
I know. Okay. I know. We are just having fun with this video. Okay?
Near the end of the Garlic Jr. saga, Gohan has made all sorts of gains. He's gotten stronger arms, pecs, and a ripped set of abs that will make even the kid Videl swoon. And it only gets more noticeable after training in the hyperbolic time chamber with his dad and unlocking that Super Saiyan pump. And then instead of going the monster mass route like Veggie and Trunks, he unlocks the perfect blend of aesthetics and athletics in his Super Saiyan 2 form. Honestly, I've said this many times before, Super Saiyan 2 Kid Gohan, and yes, he is a kid, don't listen to Budokai because he is 9 in the manga and 11 in the anime, and hell, you can do the math yourself right here, is without a doubt the beastliest character in anime history. When he showed up, bodies hit the floor. The OG One Punch Kid. But by the end of the Cell Game saga, Gohan in his base form as a 9 to 11-year-old boy has a high level 3 physique and also figured out that those Saiyan genetics are insane for muscle retention. 7 years later, while it does appear that he looks thinner from lack of training in his school clothes, I mean, even Vegeta calls him out on it.
Look at you. When was the last time you trained? Just because things are peaceful now is no excuse to get lazy.
He not only retained his muscle mass from childhood, but gained some size as well. As when we see him training with Goten, we see not only has he grown taller, but the size of his muscles have increased quite a bit. Not as much as his future counterpart, who's practically Goku-sized during the Android saga, but still quite a bit. I guess he would occasionally pump out a few thousand push-ups and sit-ups while sipping his juice reading at home. Anyways, as villains like to show up out of nowhere, Gohan has to fight again and gets his crap pushed in fighting the giant man-baby Boo. Though he is saved and taken to the Supreme Kai's world where he trains a bit before finding out an easier way to get stronger. The old Kai then gives him an insane power-up, which buffs him up to be about future Gohan size and gives him a high level 4 physique. But he goofs off instead of, getting the job done right away and proceeds to get beat up and blown up. Anyways, everyone comes back to life like they always do, and then Gohan proceeds to go into a strange case of growing and shrinking. By the end of Z, Gohan looks to be about the same size he was in the Saiyaman saga after settling down with Videl, and in Dragon Ball GT looks to be about the same size he was when he was fighting Super Buu. But during Dragon Ball Super, Gohan shrinks. And I'm not talking about Goku and Vegeta level, I mean just look! Gohan's lack of training this time around completely sucked away his biceps, triceps, pecs, traps, and I'm assuming abs, and all this muscularity is practically gone. Thankfully, Piccolo got his ass in gear and whooped him back into fighting shape, and these days he's rocking a bod a bit smaller than his Mystic/Ultimate form, but still something of quality.
Well, dudes and dudettes, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had a ton of fun making it. Be sure to watch the Goku and Vegeta ones I made prior to this. And I left the thing up for you guys to vote, and it seems Piccolo is next. So be sure to, you know, vote when the thing goes by. Don't know which side it comes from these days, whatever. But like, vote for who's next. And I might have 2 more characters I want to do after them. And like, I'm not sure yet. I'm still doing a bit more digging just to make sure they have enough, you know, stuff for them. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want, and you know, leave a comment below. Let me know how you go. Let's get a discussion going. And remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on. Don't forget, Momentai. Gohan, let me see you whoop some ass this weekend.